ハローシンガポール、どうも MC のイモキンです。今日はですね、もう超がつくほどの有名な方に来ていただきました。もう世界三大投資家の一人と呼ばれるジム・ロジャースさんに来ていただきました。よろしくお願いします。
ムシムシシンガポール。
投資の神様とも呼ばれるジム・ロジャースさんにですね、インタビューさせていただきまして、シンガポールに移住したきっかけについてお話聞いていきたいと思います。それでは早速いきましょう。 Join us Singa Life
ムシムシ。
では早速インタビューしていきたいと思うんですが、まずシンガポールに移住されたのは2007年からということなんですが、シンガポールに移住されたきっかけは何だったんですか？
For many years, I have told people that they should teach their children and grandchildren Mandarin. Then I had one. So I knew if I was serious, I needed to live in a Chinese-speaking city. We tried China, but the cities in China are very polluted.In Singapore, they speak English and Mandarin. Everything works. Good education, good healthcare. So we wound up here for my children.
今娘さんがお二人いらっしゃるということなんですが、現地校に通われているということだったんですけども、現地校を選ばれた理由は何かありますか？
Well, my daughters are the only blue-eyed blondes in the local school, but I could have stayed in New York.If I wanted them to go to the international school. I mean, the point was for them to learn Asia and to learn Mandarin. You don't do that at the American school. You do that in the local school.
結構いろいろなニュースで大学やっぱり海外に行かせたい、遠くに行って学ばせたいということ結構ニュースとかで見るんですけども、大学進学の際は娘さんはどの大学に行ってどういうことを学んでほしいと考えていますか？
I have told my daughters that if they want to go to university, they must go far away. Because the best part of my education was going far away to university, and then I went to another country for my second university. That was the best part of my education. So I said to them, you can go, but you must go far away. I don't care where you go, but you must go far away. No, I want them to figure out what they love the most, which is hard to do, and then to do that. I don't want them to do what I want them to do, or their teachers or their friends. I want them to figure out what they love the most and then do it.
では次のご質問なんですが、2007年にシンガポールに移住されて、13年、14年目となるんですが、その14年間で何かシンガポールで変わったことはありますか？
Well, probably more change in me and my family because we've adapted. But Singapore was very open to foreigners when we came here. It's less open now, but that's happened everywhere in the world. And Singapore, now everybody's dealing with the virus and everybody's dealing with economic problems. When I came to Singapore, there were no economic problems. They were very open to foreigners, but now the whole world is changing. My daughters go to local school.When we came, it was easy. Now it would be difficult to go to school because we're foreigners.
結構ニュースや記事等々で車で世界一周したり、バイクで世界一周したりっていうことを拝見したんですが、シンガポールに移住する前にシンガポールは何回ぐらい訪問していたんですか？
I had first come to Singapore in 1985 because there was a major financial collapse.And I wanted to invest. Whenever there's a major financial collapse, I want to go see. Have you climbed Mount Fuji?
富士山にお登りになったことありますか？
Never.
Never?
Nobody. I'm not Japanese.
What are you?
Five Japanese,
Wow.
nobody climbed Mount Fuji. You see? Fuji-san?
おお、富士山。
You see?
わあ。
Fuji-san. Before I take you to Russia, I'll take you to Fuji-san.
Yes, please. Let's grab together.
では続いてなんですけど、シンガポールに移住されて、 結構ジム・ロジャースさんの一日どういう生活をされてるのかってすごい気になってるんですけど、例えば一日のちょっとタイムスケジュール、何時に起きて、で日中どういう仕事をされていて、あと趣味がどういうのがあったりとか、なんか一日のざっくりとしたタイムスケジュールを教えてもらってもいいですか？
Well, normally I usually am traveling around a lot because I am on boards of directors or I make speeches or I have a book in Japan or something like that. But now, none of that. I do get interviewed, Single Life, for instance. But I go to the gym 2 or 3 hours every day. Try to do as much as I can with my daughters. I do go to dinners and things, but you know, it's a different life because of the pandemic. I used to go to Japan 2 or 3 times a year. I have not. Korea, I like to, I cannot. China, Russia, America, cannot.
サーキットブレーカー中はどういうことをされてたんですか？
Well, I was going to the gym. I always go to the gym. And then I had an operation. So the gym and the operation, but I still go to the gym. I'm back in the gym 2 or 3 hours every day. If I weren't talking to you right now, I'd be in the gym, for instance. So, and I try to do what I can with my daughters. Or I would be in Japan. I've published several books in Japan in the last couple of years. I'd be in Japan, Korea. I would be speaking in Korea right now. And I have books in Korea. But
ご家族だったり自分の健康をすごい気をつけられてるなっていうか、大事にされてるなっていうことを感じましたね。
well, I'm focused on my family and the gym. I guess that's my health. Yeah.
Yes.
But I would like to be seeing the world. I am very keen on what's happening in the world, and I'm very keen on seeing the world. And I have been since I was a teenager.
次の質問なんですが、2018年にシンガポールでクレイジー・リッチという映画公開されたんですが、実際にそういう大富豪だったりクレイジー・リッチのなんか友人だったりこう結構リッチなパーティーをすることなどもあるんですか？
My friends are crazy rich Japanese. No, I don't have, most of, in fact, all of our friends, nearly all of our friends are local people, Chinese and Indians. So no, I do know, yes, I've been to good parties and I've been to bad parties. But I mean, Singapore has been pretty much closed for a year now. Very few parties, and if there's a party, you can only have 5 people or whatever it is. No. Do you know what Zouk is?
1回だけあります。
He's been there one time.
Zouk is a restaurant now. You can't go, there's no place to go. Yeah, I went to tell him, I did go to Zouk, to the restaurant. Not many places to go and say anywhere now.
なんかサーキットブレーカー前の話なんですけど、結構庶民的な例えばポーカーセンターだったり、あとはなんだろうな、シンガポールの観光施設、マリーナベイサンズとかガーデンバイザベイとか、あとは動物園とか、そういう場所には行くんですか？
I do go to hawker centers. I try to, I always want to see as much of life as I can. I mean, I'm a little nuts. My wife said, do you know what a gypsy is?
Gypsy, yes.
Yeah, my wife says I'm a gypsy. I always try to go where other people don't go. I was once in Tokyo, and NHK was spending the day with me to do a program about a day with Jim Rogers. So they said, what are you going to do tonight? I said, I'm going to go to the dangerous part of Tokyo. They said, there is no dangerous part of
長いところ
Tokyo.
は東京はないです。
I said, there's always a dangerous part in every country. So I called the police. I said, the police, where's the dangerous part of town? And the police said, and NHK said, no, you cannot go. No. I said, okay, I'm going. But I had to go because they were paid to follow me around. It was so boring. Oh my God, it was boring. So I think it was where the Korean mafia is, but it was boring. But see, I would not have known that if I didn't explore.
シンガポールで一番エキサイティングなワクワクする場所ってどこですか？
Airport.
エアポート。
But I can go, I can see the world.
ジム・ロジャースさんのようにお金持ちになるためにはどういうことが大事でしょうか？チャンネル登録よろしくね。楽しみ尽くす
The Singapore life